If you are over 60 and your hands or feet feel like they're buzzing, burning, stabbing, or going mysteriously numb, stop what you're doing and listen carefully. This is not random. It is not harmless. It is not just old age. These sensations are urgent warning signals, your body's way of saying that something fundamental is breaking down. That heavy, thick feeling in your feet, the sudden electric shocks at night, the warmth or chill of a shower that feels painfully off, it's not in your head. It's a sign that the communication lines between your brain and body are failing. Pain is not the worst stage. Pain means the nerve is still alive. The real danger comes when the pain fades and silence takes over. That's when balance disappears, when a simple step can lead to a devastating fall. Many seniors are told to be careful or accept aging. That advice is not just insufficient, it's dangerous. Nerves do not fail overnight. They starve slowly, silently, over years. But if you catch this early, your body still has the ability to repair itself. Nerves are living systems that rebuild when given the correct materials, and there is one vitamin, just one, that plays a critical role in restoring damaged nerve signaling when used correctly. Not taken casually, not taken blindly, taken with precision. One vitamin that, when absorbed properly, can begin the process of repairing frayed wiring in your hands and feet. This is your chance to intervene before permanent damage sets in, and if you follow this correctly, the improvement is not hypothetical, it is structural, measurable, and life-changing. Think of your nervous system like the electrical wiring in your home. From a central breaker box, wires run invisibly through the walls, delivering precise signals to every room. Flip a switch, the light turns on instantly. Your brain is the breaker box, your nerves are the wires, and movement, balance, temperature, and touch are the lights turning on exactly when they should. Each nerve wire has two parts. At the center is the nerve fiber itself, carrying electrical signals. Wrapped around it is a protective coating called the myelin sheath. That sheath is not optional, it's insulation. When it's intact, your brain knows exactly where your feet are without a single conscious thought. Signals travel fast and accurately. Balance is automatic. Reflexes are instantaneous. But with age, medications, and nutrient depletion, that insulation begins to erode. When myelin thins or cracks, signals leak, they spark, they misfire. That's the burning, tingling, and pins and needles sensation that wakes you at night. It's not arthritis or clumsiness, it's exposed wiring sending chaotic, confusing signals to your brain. Ignore it long enough, and the sparking fades. That's when numbness takes over. That's when a misstep turns into a fall. Your body did not forget how to repair nerves, it lost access to the raw materials required. Specifically, one nutrient that your nervous system consumes more than almost any other, vitamin B1. Without it, the myelin sheath cannot be maintained. It cannot be rebuilt. No amount of painkillers, physical therapy, or careful walking can compensate for that deficit. This is where most people go wrong. They eat well, take standard multivitamins, and still watch their nerves deteriorate. The missing link is not effort, it's absorption, and understanding why is the key to reclaiming independence. Vitamin B1, also known as thiamine, is essential for nerve energy and insulation. Every electrical signal your nerves send relies on it. But here's the hidden challenge: as we age, our bodies become far less efficient at absorbing standard thiamine from food or ordinary supplements. Stomach acid naturally declines after 60. That acid doesn't just digest food, it frees vitamins from the foods you eat so they can enter your bloodstream. Weaker acid means that nutrients often pass through unused. On top of that, many common medications actively deplete B1. Diuretics for blood pressure flush it out in urine. Metformin for blood sugar interferes with absorption. Antacids neutralize what little stomach acid remains. Even a healthy diet can't overcome these invisible roadblocks. Your nerves starve while you think you're doing everything right. That's why most pharmacy B1 vitamins fail. Common forms like thiamine hydrochloride or mononitrate are water-soluble. They circulate briefly, then get filtered out, struggling to reach the fatty, lipid-rich nerve tissue where repair must happen. Nerves are built from fat. Myelin is fat. Water-based vitamins bounce off the barrier. They never reach the place they're most needed. This is where benfotiamine changes everything. Benfotiamine is a fat-soluble form of B1, specifically engineered to cross into nerve cells and penetrate the myelin sheath. It doesn't get filtered out. It accumulates where the damage is, energizes the nerve cells, and provides the raw materials for repair. But taking the right vitamin isn't enough. Absorption, timing, and supporting nutrients are critical. Take it without dietary fat. and it fails. Take it at night, and energy surges disrupt sleep. Use the wrong B complex, and progress slows. Science shows that precision here isn't optional, it's the difference between continued pain and genuine recovery. Benfotiamine is not just another supplement, it is a tool designed for real nerve repair. Because it dissolves in fat instead of water, it crosses directly into the lipid-rich nerve tissue where the myelin sheath surrounds each fiber. Once there, it fuels the enzymes that generate nerve energy and provides the building blocks needed to stabilize and rebuild insulation. This is not theoretical, it's a biochemical reality. But the method of intake matters. Benfotiamine must be taken with a meal that contains real, healthy fats, eggs cooked in butter, avocado, nuts, olive oil, or full-fat dairy. Those fats act as biological taxis, transporting the vitamin deep into the nervous system. Without them, absorption drops dramatically, and the supplement circulates briefly in the blood before being excreted. Timing is equally crucial. Morning intake aligns with your body's energy cycles, maximizing nerve repair while avoiding nighttime wakefulness. Dosage is another critical factor. Maintenance doses prevent deficiency, but repairing years of frayed wiring requires a therapeutic amount. Clinical research shows that starting around 150 mg per day is effective, and severe cases may require 300 mg daily under supervision. Gradual ramping allows the digestive system to adjust and supports consistent absorption. When your nervous system finally receives sufficient benfotiamine, early changes are subtle but undeniable. Mental clarity improves, afternoon fog lifts, and energy levels rise. This is the first sign that nerve cells are regaining function. In the following weeks, tingling or brief burning may intensify. This is not a setback, it's evidence that dormant nerves are reconnecting and re-establishing proper communication. Consistency is everything. Skipping doses, taking it without fats, or using the wrong B complex interrupts the repair cycle. But when all elements align, the nervous system begins structural repair, restoring sensation, balance, and confidence. These first weeks mark the beginning of a life-changing transformation. As the repair process continues into weeks 2 and 3, your nerves become more active. Tingling, light buzzing, or pins and needles sensations may appear where numbness once dominated. It can feel unsettling, but this is a sign that the nerve signals are reconnecting, not deteriorating. The myelin sheath, the protective insulation, begins rebuilding, layer by layer, allowing electrical impulses to flow cleanly again. Practical improvements start to show. Standing up feels steadier. Walking across uneven surfaces is less tentative. Your hands respond with precision, making daily tasks easier. Buttons that once seemed impossible are manageable. Objects no longer slip unpredictably from your grasp. Even sleep improves as nighttime burning diminishes, and your nervous system starts functioning more normally. These changes are structural, not temporary. Unlike painkillers that only numb the problem, benfotiamine addresses the root cause, restoring the biological wiring itself. Each correctly absorbed dose strengthens nerve insulation, energizes cells, and improves communication between your brain and extremities. The chaotic, frayed signals that caused burning, tingling, and numbness gradually quiet down as healthy signaling returns. By weeks 4 to 12, the transformation is profound. Balance stabilizes, independence returns, fear of falling diminishes. Walking, standing, and handling objects feel natural again. Ordinary daily movements, once calculated, cautious, and stressful, become effortless. Every step, every motion, becomes proof of nerve repair in action. Psychological relief accompanies the physical changes. Anxiety fades, confidence grows. Independence, which may have felt eroded by years of neuropathy, comes back fully. This is not hypothetical. It is a measurable restoration of function that dramatically improves quality of life. The difference between those who recover and those who remain trapped in numbness is simple, consistent, precise execution. Daily, correctly dosed benfotiamine, taken with healthy fats and the right supporting B vitamins, rebuilds what years of deficiency, aging, and medication side effects eroded. Now, imagine waking up in the morning and feeling fully grounded. Your feet sense the floor naturally. The heaviness, the burning, the numbness, they have softened or disappeared. You reach for a cup of coffee, and your hands respond effortlessly. You button your shirt, pick up objects, and step into your car with confidence, fully aware of every motion. This is not a fantasy, it is the physical proof that your nervous system is healing. The emotional impact is just as profound. Fear of falling diminishes, confidence in mobility returns. Independence, the very freedom that neuropathy threatened to take, is restored. Tasks that once required caution or calculation are now automatic. Walking, bending, gripping, and moving become effortless. Each small victory, a smooth step, a steady hand, a quiet night without burning, is a tangible symbol of regained control. Recovery is cumulative. Each morning, taking benfotiamine with healthy fats and the right B complex reinforces the repair. Layer by layer, your myelin sheath strengthens, electrical signals flow cleanly, pain fades, numbness recedes, and with that, your independence grows. This is the difference between decline and freedom. You do not have to accept burning, numbness, or fear as part of aging. You can take control. One precise vitamin, taken correctly every morning with the right dietary support, sets your nervous system on the path to repair. In 2 weeks, you may feel the first real improvement. Over months, your life can expand again the way it should be. Your pain is real. Your nerves can heal. Your independence is still within reach. Start tomorrow. Commit to the protocol. Feed your nerves the materials they have been silently demanding for years. Every step you take after that will be grounded in awareness, control, and restored sensation. This is your blueprint to reclaim freedom, confidence, and the life you deserve.